And now after following that path I'm lost again. Right, so that we just, oh look, do we really go all the way up here and then go down to there again? So keep going west. Well, we'll go south east and then we'll go south and west. We're nearly there. So nearly there now. Right. Oh. Four. There's four of them there. Or is that might be a way, I don't know. We need to be going that way anyway, so we might just for now. Yeah. Let's just save it, just to make sure I don't, just in case I do run into them. Even though I'm desperately trying not to now. And let's do that. Oh, is this? Are we there? Are we there? Is this it? Yeah, I think this is Quester's View. Let's go north then. Let's go to this village. Well, it's a shop actually. Yeah, okay, what have you got? Pierce Perry's weapons. Oh, see what you got. Oh, what? Oh, I clicked exit by mistake, obviously, there. Oh, 450 gold. God, they go for quite a lot, although they're not that good. And I've been just leaving them. Oh, but they're not as good as broadswords. Right, okay, that's fine, fair enough. We've been taking the good stuff. Oh. He's got lots of stuff, but we can't afford much of it. There we go, same two things, right. Okay, well there we are. I don't think we're quite at Quester's place yet. Unless that's it. I thought there was houses up here. There's one. Are we at Quester's place? There were stirrings inside the house. After a short time, a stout lad of about 13 came to the door, opening wide. "If you're looking for my brother, he's not here right now." "Actually, no," Lockley replied. "Are your parents about?" The boy paused for a heartbeat. "My folks were killed a year back. Mitch and I moved here several months ago to study swordplay with Tad Quester." Right, so we are at Quester's View then, if there's somebody called Quester here. "We're going to find the bloody brigands who did it and feed them their own hearts." Lockley was about to offer some fatherly advice about leaving such work to those older and more qualified, but seeing the boy's expression, he decided against it. Instead he asked, "Is Tad good with the sword?" "What, are you kidding? He's the greatest. Lives right over there." The boy motioned towards Tad's house, then excused himself, closing the door behind him. So, we can get training then. Hello. 4 swords here. I guess it's a way marker. What does it say? Quester's View. Yeah, I'd come to that conclusion. This is where Tad lives. Lockley pushed the door open. Blah blah blah. Oh, it's an inn. Hello. Oh, should we try our barding? Let's bard, because we did improve it a few videos back. Fortune smiled. Oh, despite the fact that he was stumbling through the chords of this kingdom mine, Owen's lack of musical mastery was masked by the raucous noise of the tavern's drunken patrons thumping their mugs to the rhythm of the music. "That was interesting," the tavern keeper said, acting there. You see? I don't think I've heard that song tortured so much in one evening. You're lucky the patrons are drunk tonight. Against my better judgment, they're demanding I pay you. Here, withdrawing 15 sovereigns from a pouch, the tavern keeper passed them over to Owen. We've got 15 sovereigns. So, who's that? The table was cleaned for them. Sitting down on a splintered bench. On a splintered bench it is. Across from the man, Lockley shared a bit of the mercenary's bread as he listened to a story about a failed love affair with a married woman. Right, okay. Yeah, so he's with the tavern bar. Yeah, and then he gets rescued from it. So, the barmaid. What have you got, Mrs. Barmaid woman? Nothing that we want. Okay. And we can't talk to you. Lockley cleared his throat. Yeah, glancing up the business of cleaning his fingernails with a boot knife, the man regarded them frostily, motioning with the tip of his knife for them to quickly make the business known. That's a very nice knife. Keshian, isn't it? Lockley commented carefully. Where did you chance to purchase it? The man smiled, showing uneven brown teeth. Who said I bought it? Argo said, taking hold of Owen's shirt sleeve. Well, I think my companion here promised me a drink before we came in, and I think it's well nigh time I collected on it. Good day to you. Perhaps we can speak again. Right. Yeah, okay. I'm not sure we can stay there. The party's abilities have increased. Possibly our barding abilities, and look, it's night time. Shall we stay in the inn for one night? I think we can afford it. Talk. Luckily, oh, I thought that was the innkeeper. Sometimes I come to this place to drink and gab, the man said, but sometimes I just gab. Today I just came to drink. Right, okay. That was a bit of humour there, I think. He comes to drink and talk, but today he's only come to drink. So, inn. Ah, the night master looked tired. It's 9 sovereigns for the night, he grumbled. Although if he likes my beds, I'll charge you double. Right, okay, yeah, we'll stay until the morning. Oh, can we only stay until then? Yes, we will, yes. Rooms upstairs, have a good night. Okay. The room was cramped. Yeah, Gorith's getting into bed with 3 other men again. Yeah, for the romance of travelling or something. There we go. And that's good. Big increases to health there, I think, because they're actually in the bed. Right, yeah. No, we don't want to stay again. No, another time. So, let's just see this bloke about some sword training, and we're out of here. That's where we've just come from. That's where we've just been. That's where we're going. Come in, claimed a courteous young woman in a brightly coloured apron. She held the cottage door open. Is this where what's-his-face lives? Kneeling in front of a stone fireplace, a young man was placing several small logs into a crackling fire. The man looked up with a smile. Yes, please, we'd just finished eating, but I had some luck fishing today, so there's plenty to go around. Luckily, his nostrils flared as he welcomed the smell of barbecued sea bass and fresh bread still lingering in the air. It's a tempting offer, but I'm afraid we must be going, he said. A drink of fresh water will suffice. Of course, but won't you take some food with you? Then I know I could have Laurelin prepare a small package for each of you. Good for 2 days at least. She's quite a cook, you know. Yes, we'll have that. With a young man, with a smile, the young man motioned to his wife. He moved next to her and helped prepare the rations, stopping only long enough to act out several key movements in a somewhat credible fishing story about a big one that got away. When they were through, they handed the several packages to Lockie, who accepted them graciously. You have been too kind, he said, but where's this bloke who's going to teach us sword play? Tad Quester, whatever he's called. Okay, so he's not in there. Is he in here? Doesn't seem that anyone's about. Right, okay, he's not in there. And I don't think he's in there. Luckily, oh, I'm Ted Quester. Find out everything. Have you come for a lesson? His eyebrows raised in a hopeful arch. Lesson? Inquired Locklear. The man disappeared into his house and returned with a blunt-tipped fencing file. Have you come to learn the fine arts of swordsmanship? He asked, punctuating his question with several impressive manoeuvres. I could give you a quick lesson for only 75 sovereigns. It sounds very reasonable, and we'll do it. Wonderful, I'm so pleased you have accepted my offer, he said excitedly. As Gorith followed Tad in... Is it Gorith or Locklear then who's getting it? As Gorith followed Tad into the small house, he was a trifle concerned about the man's credentials. After all, this strutting little peacock looked as though he had never been in a fight in his life. Their doubts were quickly dispelled as Tad took them through the finer points of sword use. Though he may not have had much experience in the field, it was evident to all he was a master of his art. He was even able to offer Owen a few pointers on how best to use his staff in hand-to-hand combat. Well, that would be coming very useful. The lesson lasted several hours, and they were exhausted when they finished, but all agreed the money had been well spent. Good. The party's abilities have increased again. And that's it for Quester's View. Quick look, see where we can go from here. We've been to Hawks Hollow. Down the road to Sarth. Krondor. Maybe we should go up there, go to Egley and then Tanner's, because I don't want to take Gorith to Krondor. If we end up in Krondor, there's a risk we might end this chapter, and we haven't been up here yet. I'm hoping to still get up here at some point, but anyway, that's for another time. I'm thirsty and I've got a sore throat, and I'm gonna end this session here. So yeah, I'm going to go save this now. That's done, and I'll see you again.